beauty ravers, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Raven and this is where I like to rave about beauty. If you would ever so kindly hit that like and subscribe button to become part of my little family here on YouTube, it means so much to me. Now without further ado, let's jump on in to the video. Hi guys, today we are recreating one of my favorite Squishmallow's looks, and that is Belozi the cow. She is actually the first cow I ever got. I am super happy to have her because she's a pastel cow. Who doesn't love that? I've already I already 100% did her look, but you're gonna watch the process here today. But first, let me read her card to you because she does have a backstory. Meet Belozi. This dapper dresser loves to stand out. Sometimes it's thanks to his looks and other times it's for his kindness. He lives for simple 2 rules: putting your best foot forward and treating others with respect. Oh my goodness, I've been calling him a girl this whole time. Totally thought this was a girl cow. I apologize dearly. Now let's go ahead and create his look. Alright guys, so as you probably already saw in the intro, we are doing Belozi's look today, and I'm super excited because she is one of my favorite Squishmallows. She is the first cow Squishmallow I ever got. I actually found her at Five Below. Wild, I know. But anyways, she was the last one they had, and I'm just super happy I have her. But we're gonna do her look today, so obviously we're gonna do some pastel goodness, and I know the perfect palette for it. And that's gonna be my Ice Cream Dream palette from Glamlight. Of course it is. Once I open it, you'll understand why. But it is the perfect pastel palette for a pastel cow, in my opinion, because look at all that pastel magic in there. So we are gonna be playing with this palette today to recreate Belozi's look. So let's go ahead and dive on into it. I think we're gonna start off with this pink called Mochi, and it's a light pink, and I think it'll fit nicely considering she does have some pink in her. Am I close enough to the camera? Am I too close? The world may never know. I can never figure it out. So we're gonna take off the glasses, obviously, because we can't put makeup on top of glasses. I wish we could. It would make my life so much easier, but we cannot. So now I'm going to apply an eye primer so that way we can begin. So for our eye primer today, I'm going to use the Fenty Pro Filter. I'm just trying to use this stuff up, and it is almost gone, so I figured, why not? I should have put this in my project pan. In fact, I should update that project pan considering I was gone for 3 months and now I'm back, and honestly I need to redo the entire project pan because, you know, those 3 months did not go nearly as well as I thought they were going to. So I am going to update you guys on how that's going, or how it went, because I'm pretty much done with most of the products I put in there, which is good. You know, that's good progress, but I just need to redo that because that was my intro and I was supposed to update you guys every single month, and then I went MIA because life happens. But yeah, kind of was a bummer and kind of like was the worst time to start that, if I'm being honest. But we'll get back to it eventually. I'm having fun with these Squishmallow looks right now though, so you know, you'll see it soon enough. You know, I'm putting it on the to-do list. Now I'm just blending out that eye primer with my fingers, even though these nails are much longer than I'm used to, and it is a little bit hard to do this. But I don't really have a brush I want to use for this right now, so I'm just going to use my grimy little fingers. I don't know why I put eye primer on both eyes, because I typically do one eye on camera, one eye off camera, and I'm probably going to do the same thing again today. But I got in the process and I just kind of I blinked out. You ever do that? You zone out, you're just in the mood, and you just, you know, second nature, right? Anyway, now that the eye primer is on, we can go in with our colors, and like I said, I'm going to start out with Mochi and the Crease. That is going to be like our transition shade today. And I'm just going to take this on a clean brush. Yes, this is a brand new brush, never been used. This is from AOA Studios. This is an E129 brush, and it's not usually what I'd use for a crease brush, if I'm being honest. It's a little bit more flat than I like. I like a fairly fluffy brush for my crease, but again, it's clean, and we're trying to use clean things so that way this can come out pastel and not whatever color was on my old brushes. So again, just dipping into Mochi right here. We're gonna tap off the brush so that way there's no like fallout, because I did already do most of my face anyway. I have blush, highlighter. Is it just blush and highlighter that I have to? Yeah, I think that might be the only face products we're gonna do in today's video, but the rest of my face is done, so I'm gonna try and not get this everywhere. But how is your guys' day going? Mine is going pretty well so far. I mean, it's only around 3 o'clock as we're filming right now, But so far so good, you know. I haven't had anything to gripe about, so that's always a bonus. But I would love to know how your day is going because, you know, maybe you guys did something fun. Maybe you went Squishmallow hunting. I went yesterday, found so many cute ones. Almost did one of those looks today, but you know, I've been really obsessing over Belozi's look for the past 2 weeks. I have the perfect outfit and the wig, and I have everything to match. I mean, I'm really excited about this one. So I figured I wanted to do this one before I did those, but you will be seeing more. You will be seeing so many more. I'm definitely obsessed with these Squishmallows now. Yeah, like I said in my first one, if you haven't seen that one, I did start this series last week. When you're seeing this, it might be 2 weeks ago. And I did Karina the Twizzler cat, and that look came out super duper cute. I loved doing that. So if you want to check that one out, I'll link it in the cards. But yeah, so ever since then, I've just like been thinking of so many different looks, and I have so many Squishmallows now that I could totally do all of their looks and have so much content to fill your guys' newsfeed with forever. So honestly, very excited. And I'm not even like, I know people who have way more Squishmallows than I even do, and honestly, I thought my collection was getting out of hand. But every time I'm on Facebook and I'm in the Squishmallows group, I always feel better when they post because it reminds me it's not as out of hand as I thought. Some people have like the biggest collections, and I envy them. Like, oh my goodness, I saw this one person's cow collection. Like I said, I have a thing for the cows. It was beautiful. Okay, that was cheesy, I'm sorry. But it was very pretty. I loved it. They had like Kaden the cow, which is the strawberry cow. Guys, I need the strawberry cow. I've been looking everywhere for any of the pink cows, and I just haven't been able to find them. But Belozi was the first cow I found, and she does have pink in her, which is exciting. But I want the all pink cows, you know? I want all the cows, though, let's be honest. I have 3 cows as of right now, and I got one yesterday, and let me tell you, I'm just so happy. The cows make me the happiest. I do love all the other ones, don't get me wrong, but I think the cows are my favorites. Okay, I'm liking that. I think that looks really good. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with our second color. So for our second color, let's bring in the cow again for some reference. So this is Belozi, like, you know, we've been over this, but she's got, obviously she has the blue bow tie. I've really been trying to figure out how I'm gonna incorporate that. I think I have it, okay? But it's not our next color. As we can see, she does have some green and some blue, and obviously she has blue here, but she has a lot of purple, right? I think there's quite a bit of purple going on here. Probably the most significant color on her would be the pastel purple. So I'm gonna go in with a purple now. And I think the obvious choice here would be to go in with honey lavender, this beautiful pastel purple that matches Belozi, in my opinion, perfectly. So let's go ahead and do that now. Again, bear with me. We are using brushes I normally wouldn't use for certain placements. We're just trying to wing it today, okay? Because this brush is fairly clean, and this is a Luxie 209 large shader brush. That's what I'm going to use to pick up the purple. Would I normally? Probably not, but we're going to see how it goes. You know, maybe my audience just doesn't love Squishmallows as much as I do, but I feel like the last time I asked you guys questions on my video about Squishmallows, nobody answered me. Nobody told me their favorites. Nobody engaged with me, and I felt really sad about that. Guys, I want to know your favorite Squishmallow, so I'm asking again. I am once again asking for your favorite Squishmallow. But no, really, let me know. I would love to talk about it. Like, have you guys seen any cool ones recently? Or like, again, is there any on your wish list? Any ones that you're keeping your eyes out for? Any ones that I need to know about? Because there are so many. I can't know about all of them. I like to think I've done my research fairly well on them, but there's no way I could know about all of them. So please, let me know. What are some special ones that you think are super cute that I probably need to do a look on? That's another thing. Like, I might have them if you want to see a look. Also, there's some in my background. If you see any of those and you're like, hey Raven, I want to look with one of those, let me know. Let me know. Because I think this series is super fun, but like I said, I don't know if I have enough viewers on here who are obsessed with these Squishmallows as much as I am, so that might be a problem with the views here, but you know, I don't really do my videos for views anyway, so I'm having fun. I find joy out of this, so You know, hey, that's all that matters in my opinion. But I would like to know that some of you enjoy watching this, so I hope that if you do see this, you get some inspiration or it just perks you up a little bit. You know, this is a happy channel. I just like to be creative, fun, positive, uplifting, you know, all the good things. This is a place I want you to be able to come on to and just feel secure for a moment. Just feel a little bit of bliss. I hope I can bring that to you. I am going to blend them now with that same brush we used with the pink, just so they can coexist nicely and it's not so rough, you know. Alright, so I'm not mad at that. I think that's super duper cute. Now we have to go in with our third shade. So what is that going to be? Let's bring in the cow again. You know, from analyzing this cow for so long, you'd think I'd already know, but I mean, she's so complex. There's so many colors going on, but like so many like almost not their colors. Like this green, I don't think I have a green like this, and I want to incorporate the green though. But is it a green or is it a yellow? I honestly can't tell that either. I'm gonna incorporate a green, probably on the lower lash line. Oh, maybe the inner corner. That's what I'm gonna do. That's smart. Okay, I figured it out. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna cut the crease now. All right, so I think I have a rough idea of what I wanna do now. So it's a process, is it not? But now I'm going to cut my crease with, and you guessed it, the NYX Glitter Primer. This bad boy right here, like I always do. You guys know how much I love my NYX Glitter Primer. This one is beaten and worn, and I need a new one. Actually, I don't. There's quite a lot of products still in. These last so long. Can we talk about that? This lasts so long. I've only bought two, and I've been doing the cut crease method with this for like, I think over a year now, actually. That's wild. I've only had to buy two. They last a long time. You only need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way, so they last forever, and honestly, I love it. They're also only like $6 to begin with, so I mean, $6 for almost like half a year probably. That seems like a good win to me. If you were wondering if you wanted to try this method, again, $6 for half a year, I think it's worth it. And I'm just taking this on a flat tip concealer brush. This one's from Doe Color, any will do, but that's the one I'm using today. So now we're just gonna cut my crease. Alright, now that my crease is cut, we can go in with our shimmer shades. And I think for the outer portion of the lid, I'm going to go in with this beautiful purple shimmer. This is the shade called Blueberry Cheesecake, but in my opinion, it looks purple, so that's what we're gonna use. And I'm just gonna take that on my Sigma E54 medium sweeper brush. And again, like I said, we're just gonna use this for the outer portion, like half of this, half of our lid. I love Glamlight shimmers so much. Do you see this? These shimmers pack such a punch. I love them. Like, they're seriously so glitzy, shiny, beautiful. They remind me of some of my single shadows, and like, I don't know if you guys know, but usually single shadows perform better. Well, not always, but usually single shadows from special indie brands perform better than palettes. And Glamlight is an indie brand, if you weren't aware, one of my favorite indie brands, but I like the fact that they include that special formula, but in palettes, because, you know, buying singles can be expensive. Buying palettes can be a lot cheaper, so it's kind of nice being able to get a really good quality shimmer, or multiple shimmers in Glamlight's case, in a palette that's actually pretty affordable, because their palettes are pretty affordable for what they're actually worth. In my opinion, I'd pay so much more because the quality is just top tier. I mean, you guys saw these pastels. I barely packed them on and they're bright as can be. Like, most pastels do not show up this well. Sorry, my camera cut out, but Glamlight is killing it on their quality of shadows, mattes and shimmers across the board. I'm just blown away by their quality. Anyways, now let's go in with our second shimmer shade for the lid. And I know exactly the shade. This is the shade Cotton Candy, and this is how we're going to tie in the blue in her, because this is a beautiful blue and it matches her entirely. So let's go ahead and use that. I almost dropped my palette. Super glad I did. I'm also going to take that shade on the same Sigma brush. I'm just going to swap it off really quickly. Swap it off? Swatch it off? I don't know. What a swip swapper, whatever these things are called. They're lifesavers. And we're just going to apply this shade to the inner portion of the lid. And I I mean, come on, guys. This is such a beautiful blue. I'm now going to mix the two where they meet in the middle, so that way they can coexist nicely. Until it looks something like that. I think that's really beautiful. Now I'm going to do the lower lash line, and I think I'm going to stick with the purple for the lower lash line. Except for the inner corner highlight, I think I'm going to make green or yellow. I still can't decide what color that is. It's like a very pale greenish yellow. Don't know if I have that shade in my collection, but we're gonna try. I will say I did get a little bit of fallout from those shimmer shades, but you know, we haven't applied our highlight yet, so I think the highlight will cover that. Hopefully, anyway. I think it'll be fine. We're gonna move on. Alright, so I'm gonna go back with that same purple honey lavender from earlier, and I'm gonna use that for the lower lash line. I might mix in a little bit of mochi, the pink shade, as well. Not really sure yet, but we're starting with the honey lavender. And I'm just gonna take this on a BH Cosmetics number 8 brush. It's just an 8 brush. I don't know, but it looks like a little pencil brush that'll work well for a lower lash line. And we're basically just connecting where the crease work from the outer edges meets to the lower lash line with this purple. And my eyes are watering. I keep stabbing myself in the eyes lately. I don't know what's going on. Alright, I like how that looks. I'm going to finish up the lower lash line with Mochi, the pink shade. Until it looks something like so. And I have so much eyeshadow in my eye right now. I'm gonna cry for a moment. No, I'm kidding. I can't mess this up. We don't have time to cry, Raven. So for the inner corner highlight, I'm gonna stick with this palette and just use this mint shade right here. What is this called? Birthday Cake. It's another beautiful shimmer in the palette. I know it's not quite the green that's in her, but you know, it's close enough. It's the only green shimmer in here, and I don't feel like going through my entire collection to find one that fits better. I think this will work fine. And I'm just gonna pick that shade up on my dough color. These brushes don't have names. We've been over this a lot of times on my channel already. You're gonna hear me say it again and again and again in tutorials, because it's basically the only brush I use for my inner corner highlight now. So sorry they don't have names and you can't buy them separately. I wish that you could. Alright, before we go any further, I am going to catch this eye up to speed, because clearly we have a lot of steps to do over here. And then I'll come back and share what steps I'm going to do next. Sounds good. See you then. Alright, I went ahead and did the other eye. I also added eyeliner, waterliner, lashes, all of the good stuff. My eyes are watering uncontrollably today, which is quite a bummer, because you can probably tell it's not the best liner work I've done, but it's hard when your eyes are watering. Anyway, I did go ahead and use the Glamnetic lashes. These are like purple and green, so I thought they were fitting for this look especially. Everything else I'm wearing will be in my description box down below, so if you want to check that out, it's always a good idea, because everything I wear is always in my description box, along with a lot of other fun stuff, so check that out. But now we can go ahead and finish up my face with the face products that we have not used yet. So the first product is going to be blush, and I'm super excited because we have a purple blush to play with, and purple's a fun color. Purple's fitting for Belozi, and purple makes me happy. So let's go ahead and grab the purple blush. The purple blush I will be using today is from the Likely Makeup Fairy Blush Palette. I used this for Karina's look as well, ironically. But when we did Karina, we used the pink. We're using the purple for Belozi today. So I've never done a purple blush. I don't know how this is gonna work out. Honestly, this look was cute until I did the liner, and I'm kind of regretting doing the liner at this point, but maybe we'll bring it together, or maybe it will be a disaster, because who knows? Purple blush is quite out of my comfort zone personally. I know I love bright, colorful everything, but purple blush, colorful blush in general, is quite unique for me. I do love this palette because I do get an array of colorful options. Something I don't dip into all that often, but I'm super glad that I do have it. So we are going to pop on the purple. Let's see how this goes. So to pop on that purple shade, I'm going to take it on this AOA Studios F13 brush, and I'm just going to apply it to my face. I am quite nervous, if I'm being honest, but trust the process. This process I'm having a hard time trusting. So my brush is super purple. We're going to tap that off, because I think we should go in with a little bit and build up and see how I like it. I'm so nervous. Okay, let's pop it on. Nothing's happening so far, so we have to put in more. Okay, it's turning purple. I don't know how I feel about this. really don't know how to feel about this. But you know what? I'm gonna go big or go home, and since I'm already home, I guess I'm going big. I look like I have a streak of purple on my face. I mean, I do. I'm gonna try and blend this out as best as possible, and then we're gonna top it with some shimmer because it is quite matte, and I just don't know what to do at this point. You know, they say trust the process. This is a process I'm not sure you want to trust. But we're having fun. Like, that's the really important part of my channel, is playing with makeup and having fun. I'm not here to create the most cohesive looks necessarily, or the most wearable looks in that matter, but you know, we're having fun. I hope you're having fun, even if you're not putting on purple blush like I am. And of course we have to blush the nose because, you know, what's a blush look without purple on the nose? You know, it's definitely different. It's definitely not what I typically do, but you know, it's fun to be creative. Sometimes you'll find something you love and want to recreate forever. Is this one of those looks? I don't think so, but that's what's fun about playing around, because I would have never known if I hadn't tried it. This side is like not applying properly. Like, it's not blending out the way I would like it to be. This side isn't so bad. This side's not too shabby. It's still very purple, but this side is like having an issue. I think I packed on too much purple on this side. You know what? We're going with it. We're just gonna let it roll. Let's put on that topper I was talking about. So the blush topper I want to use today is going to be from the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette. I love this palette oh so much, but the shade I want to use for our blush topper is this powder purple pink shade. I think this might help this look tie together. I'm not positive, but I'm trying, okay? So we're gonna pick some up on that same blush brush we used for the purple blush. And we're just going to pop that on top of the purple. Oh, that is very gleaming. I probably didn't need to use this much. I thought it was gonna help. I'm not so sure that it's helping, but something's happening. I suppose we should do the other side now. I guess we're already here. We're already in it, okay? We can't go back now. The fact that we still have to put on highlighter. I don't know that I need it because this stuff is super glowy, but we're gonna do it anyway. Alright, so we have a very purple moment going on, guys. I don't know. How are you guys feeling about it? I am doubting myself entirely right now. Not just the purple blush, but the eyeliner. My eyes are watering so bad. Let's see how bad it is. It's not terrible, but it's not good. So we're gonna continue with highlighter. And the highlighter I wanna use today is the Concha highlighter from Glamlight. I believe that's what it's called. It actually doesn't say on here, I can't remember, but regardless, it's this beautiful pinky purple highlighter, and I think it'll be fitting for this look. So I'm just taking that on my highlighting brush, which is an AOA Studios F19 brush. We're just gonna highlight the face like I normally would. So even though there's a huge stripe of shimmer right here already, we're gonna put it right here. And this highlighter is blinding. So beautiful. For this look, a little much, not gonna lie, because I already have the shimmer. We're testing the waters, we're learning new things, you know, that's what life is, okay? All right, the face is done. I'm such a goof. Okay, I need to put on the outfit, my wig, and hopefully this look will come together. But before we do those things, I do have a lip color that I want to use. I actually have two. This one matches her bow perfectly, and this one sort of does, but in a more subtle way. So I don't know, because this is like a bright blue matte lipstick, and then this is a blue lip gloss. They're both from NYX. This one is in the shade Little Denim Dress, and this one is in the shade, I think, Blueberry Tart. Yes. What should I do? I mean, we already have so much going on. I'm gonna play it safe, as I just put purple all over my face. Yeah, we're playing it safe today, aren't we, Raven? But for the lips, I am gonna try and play it safe and go with the gloss over the matte. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw on my outfit, my wig, this lip color, and I will be back to chat. Alright guys, what are we thinking? This is the finished look. Okay, so we have the purple wig, obviously. We have the blue scrunchie. Let me bring in the cow so we can round this all out. So this is Belozi, and this is Belozi's caretaker. How do you think I fit her look? All right, I want to hear your opinions. It's definitely out of my comfort zone, but I feel like I kind of created it. Like the scrunchie matches her bow tie perfectly. So glad I had that scrunchie. I have so many scrunchies, but I'm glad I had the perfect color because I have nothing else that really matches that. So now let me show you my outfit that I decided to pair with this look for Belozi. But this is the look. I have the purple top. I got this beautiful pastel bralette underneath that matches these pants perfectly. I don't have any shoes on because I couldn't find shoes that I thought looked like her. But besides that, this is basically the finished look. What do you guys think of it? Do you think I did a good job or not? You're allowed to, you know, we're allowed to disagree. I think I did a pretty good job, to be honest. Like, it's definitely out of my comfort zone, and I feel like this is a lot, but like, she's a lot, you know? We're extra today. But let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your opinions. Hope you guys enjoyed this Squishmallow's look. I don't know. Let me know what you would have done differently. I'm always open to opinions and, you know, differences. I love talking with you guys in the comment section, so leave all your comments down below. And please leave me your favorite Squishmallow. I'm asking again. One more time for good luck. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me today. I hope that you have a wonderful day and stay beautiful. Mwah.